Now that the loss is over, let's go into some good news. Well, some potential good news for the Oklahoma Sooners as recruit, one that Oklahoma is really fighting after. Five-star defensive lineman David Hicks has moved up his commitment date to this coming Wednesday. Let's talk about it and him. All that coming up in about 10 seconds. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, talking OU football, college football, and sports in general. And in this video, we're going to talk about five-star defensive lineman David Hicks, whose commitment date is coming up on this Wednesday, September 28th, and why Sooner fans can potentially be excited that we may get a win this week after that Kansas State debacle. Let's dive into David Hicks himself. But first, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about David Hicks. Have you checked him out? Give me a Y for yes, N for no. Do you think we're going to win him? Give me a Y for yes, N for no. Because should be an exciting time for the Oklahoma Sooners. And let's dive right into all the logistics and measurables around David Hicks. Now, David Hicks is five-star defensive lineman. Just about every single recruiting site, 3 out of the 4 has him at least 2, with ESPN being the lone one, having him at ranked 3 at his position in the country. He's either ranked first or second, and he is top consensus 15 player in the country, actually top 10 consensus in the country. Dude's a monster. And initially, he was going to do his announcement at the Under Armour All-American game in January and decided to move that bad boy up to this coming Wednesday, the 28th. And yeah, he's a monster. So let's go into the measurables or whatnot. 6'4", 270, D lineman. He's got the size and speed that you're looking for. Three-sport athlete. So he plays basketball as well as does discus and shot put. So he's in the track side as well as the basketball side. Shows you his athleticism. And we talked about this with a lot of the other recruits. They're going after track stars. Venables and Team and Bates, they're going after these players that can do multiple things. So that means he's got very good hand movement. He can toss offensive linemen around, or he can run around them. He has a lean look at 6'4", 270. And this dude is going to be something special. As you can see, he moved that commitment up. He's got a lot of schools on here from Alabama, Miami, Texas, Oregon, Oklahoma, Michigan State. You know, we've got a lot of competition to try to win him. Texas A&M. And right now in the race, it looks like it's between Oklahoma and Texas A&M. And there's a heavy lean, even all the national recruiting coordinators and scouts and people that are important in this field are leaning towards Oklahoma to get Hicks. This will give us a Tommy Harris-esque, Gerald McCoy type defensive lineman that can probably play as a freshman. That's how much of a beast he is. And this is the things that I like about him. Look at this kid. Power, speed. He gets in there. He knows how to grab people with them big old hands. He can either throw a guy around or he can run past them and get to the offense. He has a pursuit that doesn't stop, a nonstop motor. The scouts and everybody loves everything about the way that he plays the game. He stays busy. He disrupts. This is something Oklahoma needs desperately on the defensive line, and this is something that's going to look great going into the SEC. This is the type of caliber player you would see in the SEC. He's, like I said, you've got Alabama out there hunting for this player. You've got Texas A&M wanting him. He's the top defensive lineman in the country. Some of them have him 2. ESPN has him 3. But this dude is no joke. And he's someone that will definitely be special coming into Oklahoma. So keep an eye out for, and cross your fingers and toes, that on Wednesday he decides to commit specifically here. But look at these plays. Look at his ability to get around these linemen. Look at his way, working his way through, grabbing the running back. This looks like some of the stuff we were actually doing last week against Kansas State. We just need consistency out of it. Having a player like this, you're going to get that. And like I said, he reminds me a lot size-wise of a Tommy Harris, who was 6'3", 290 coming into college. With him being 6'4", 270 and that lean frame, he can bulk up to 300 and won't even look like it. And he potentially will keep his speed and strength going into that. Now, some of the things I like about him. Now, what is he saying about Oklahoma? Now, he is very close with Coach Bates. And here's some quotes that I read on it. He said, I'm really close with Coach Bates. I feel like me and Coach Bates have been talking for a long time. We've got a close relationship, a tight relationship. And he was here for the Palace on the Prairie. As you can see him with all the other great players that we were trying to go after. But he shows a lot of love to them. And he also shows love with the team itself, Brent Venables, and what they're putting together in Oklahoma. Another quote from him, it's really just a family environment. That's the main thing, the family environment. They believe Coach Venables and Coach Bates can do something special. That is the thoughts that you get from our guy, David Hicks, coming into Oklahoma. So I'm pumped. I'm hoping that this is someone that we can, like I said, truly convince to come here and play at Oklahoma and be a dominant player. I mean, Oklahoma's put in some good players on the defensive line, some great ones as well. And this would just add to the pipeline of players that we've seen come through the Oklahoma Sooner roster. So with that, let us know what you think. Hit the like and subscribe button. Please jump in the comments. Tell me what you think about David Hicks Jr. coming to Oklahoma and bolstering up this beautiful class that Oklahoma currently has in the rankings. Right now, it's number 6 at 24/7, 7 and 8 on some of the other rankings. This could make Oklahoma jump back into the top 5 by landing David Hicks Jr. So again, hit the like, subscribe button. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be preparing for the TCU game later this week. We'll talk about that. Give you my 5 things to look out for. And I plan on being at the game. I'll have on a General Booty shirt, so it'll say Booty Call. If you're around, please holler at your boy. Love to toast you, talk OU football as we prepare to go down there and get those Horned Frogs. With that, we will chop it up in a few days. Peace.